Good morning, everyone. And Martin-Frey here, founder and CEO of Homeless to Independence, Inc. And we have some housing and employment for you for Minnesota. So hang in there. But first, I want to say good morning, hello, and welcome to all of our new subscribers here on YouTube and all the platforms that we put our podcast and informational videos on. We are up to 160 subscribers here on YouTube alone, but we're also on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram, Gab, Alignable, Yelp, and Patreon. Oh, and BitChute too. I almost forgot BitChute. Sorry. Love BitChute. Love BitChute. We're on all those platforms and more to come. I almost have this OBS thing down. And then I'll be doing these live. I will be doing these podcasts live, and I'm looking really forward to that. I think overall this is going to free up, make it easier and free up more time. It's a cost-effective with time management issue. So like I said, this is for Minnesota. I got housing for Minnesota. On April 30th, the Washington County CDA Mainstream Voucher waitlist opened. They are open until 150 eligible applications are taken. Of course, there's some guidelines and income levels. There's a phone number. And of course, I have the page link down there for you to go right to that page. In addition, of course, this information is already on Homeless to Independence's Minnesota Affordable Rentals page, and that link is also below. I have some employment, and it is with the County of Olmsted. 5 employment opportunities at this moment. One is an assistant director of property records and licensing. That is a full-time position. They need a detention deputy. They usually need more than one. That is regular full-time. They need an election technician, provisional full-time, a seasonal worker, and it's seasonal full-time, and a treasury specialist, and that is regular full-time. This last position, Treasury Specialist, is time sensitive. The closing date for that one, or for this one I should say, is today, the 11th. So, let's see. I have the page link, of course, for all those positions, and they are already on Homeless to Independence's Minnesota Employments page. I hope that everybody did have a wonderful Mother's Day, and that you spent time with your mothers, or if you're a mother, that you had a very good Mother's Day. And we did. We had a very good day yesterday. Actually, we bought a home. Not a castle, but something going to be a roof over our heads. And we paid cash. We bought a camper. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Because I don't know what's going on with this building still. So, for those of you that don't know the story, it's a hot mess. And it had nothing to do with us. It was the sellers of this property that could not get to the closing table. So, okay. And needless to say. So anybody looking for online virtual career fairs, they are up to date. They are on Homeless to Independence's recent updates page, and they are updated through this weekend, because it seems if I go too far into the future, more are added and I possibly miss them, and I don't want to miss anything. I want everybody to have the most up-to-the-minute information that I can provide. That's what I would expect for me, so that's what I expect to give for you. Okay? Speckled past anybody with a misdemeanor and or a felony conviction. We help out with employment opportunities of that nature. Now, if you work with folks in that industry, if you're one of those industry workers, You can also reach out to me. Now, this is open to probation officers, parole officers, social workers that work in soup kitchens, clothing closets, food pantries. This is good for SROs, which are single room occupancy, the subsidized Section 8. Job clubs, halfway houses, halfback houses, recovery houses, and shelters. Reach out to me, please. Ann at homeless2independence.org. And in the subject line, please put the word speckled. And in the body of the email, just tell me the name of your state, commonwealth, or territory. That's all I need. I don't need to know convictions or life stories or anything like that. Okay? And we send them out via constant contact email server. And I take care of all of them. And I verify that they are even legitimate before I even send that information out. Okay? We want to thank everybody for last week for all the support that we did receive during that Giving Tuesday Now. We didn't do too bad. I initially, the next day, reported what we made, what we collected, what was donated. And actually a couple more donations came in, and we are grateful. Thank you so very much. Now, we are still raising funds, of course, and Homeless to Independence is an all-volunteer 501c3. We don't receive any grant funding. We raise funds at events like flea markets and farmers markets and things of that nature, with items that are specifically donated for us to do, and everything is closed down, including our quaint, cute little thrift store that we do have downstairs. And because we reside up above this, above the business, and but we do have our charity vetted eBay store. We have over 50 items listed on there right now. You'll get something to show for money that is coming to Homeless to Independence. 100% of the purchase price is donated to Homeless to Independence, and that is stated on every single listing, and the money goes to our charity vetted PayPal account. Homeless to Independence is a vetted charity with the PayPal giving fund, and then of course the money is then transferred in it to our PNC business bank account for it is a nonprofit operations account. Okay, and then of course the bills get paid to the best of my ability. Yeah. Homeless to Independence is also on Patreon. You can support us for as low as $3 a month, and that supports Homeless to Independence also. I will be doing another charity auction probably the end of this month, and I'll put maybe more reasonable items. I had a few for the Giving Tuesday silent auction, and maybe they were just a little too much, you know, especially with the situation the way it is. I know a lot of states are starting to open up. New Jersey, we are still here in New Jersey, and we are still not open and not looking like we're going to be open. And because Homeless to Independence is all volunteer, without any payroll, we do not qualify for the PPP from the SBA. We don't qualify. So that's our major thing, and that's why we raise the funds that we raise, and I'm doing it even more on the eBay. So we're going to be placing some items also on Facebook Marketplace for the local community also. And if the items are smaller that we put on Marketplace that'd be reasonable to ship, we will ship at the most reasonable cost that we can. I am very experienced in shipping worldwide, and I have been shipping worldwide now for over 10 years, literally. So, okay. Thank you, everybody. You have a great day. I've got more employment, and I don't know if I have more housing, but I do have more employment coming. And let me get this video on out. Okay, have a great day. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for supporting Homeless to Independence and the people we serve.